Whoa, the favorite?
Yeah, man, with the moves.
Over a healthy Golden State.
With the moves they making.
Okay.
Y'all streaming.
I look at cancellation.
They still got the Golden State still got two of the best players in the world on their team.
Yeah,
you can't just.
You got three that can go off for 30 or 40
in the night
when you blink.
Yeah, come on now. And Draymond Green
Nick
is their
Young
most
can come
important
off
player,
the bench
probably.
and go off for 15, 20 quick.
He gonna be suspended the game in the finals by the time we get here.
Nah, man. Don't put that on that, man.
Man, come on, man.
Don't put that on that, man. That
got-
sound like just some
He
pure
got,
out hate.
he got 18
he
technical
just-
fouls already.
Yeah, he's a little different.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
He don't have to prove himself no more, but that's the way he go about his business.
Oh, you don't talk like you used to talk.
Jazz, Wave, Rose, but like the Wizards going after Rose now, Derrick Rose. I thought he was going to Minnesota,
That's why
but John Waller's out for 3 months, 2-3 months.
Ready to King.
And I asked you again, and what for what?
But the Wizards, they did go off about 4 straight, so I don't know, man.
I don't know who these people are.
Man, do you supposed to know that?
No, I'm just saying, like,
You wouldn't know that was my fault.
what I'm saying is I'm inviting everybody that I think is a man's name.
They got a picture next to him, Black.
Some pictures of them ain't them.
Facebook don't allow you to group, like. Why you don't group the men? Cause
That made me take a time out to set up a group.
so now you letting you want him to go there.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Shit. See, there you go, getting into my business and shit.
All right.
Close the program. It's in the middle of the circle button, right? At the bottom.
Do you hear anything? It's playing.
You plugged in right?
Custom soundboard isn't responding. Do you want to close it? Well, sure.
Just here we go.
I'm playing it.
Let's see, man.
What up, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube? What it do, man? We having some technical difficulties. However, the Real Game Sports Show will be with you in just a quick moment.
Why don't you tell them the story about your childhood?
And then I grew up. And I became who I am now, Cal Be Easy. And becoming Cal Be Easy has been quite a transition.
Becoming Cal Be Easy wasn't easy.
Because it wasn't easy, and I'm not quite a sleazy person. However, being me is for some people be difficult, but for myself, not much at all. Because I'm a savant, and I was born this way. This is who I am, and
You ain't got nothing to say about yourself, huh?
Oh, I got plenty to say about myself, but I'm not a self-gloating person. I let the masses do that. I grew up in Oak Cliff, Texas. They called me the long-living legend. Polk and Camp Wisdom, wheeling in between, right off 20. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who I am. Cal B, Mr. Best Dress, Mr. Valentine, 6th grade. Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. I was Mr. Valentine 6th grade. Yeah, I was. I was Mr. Valentine.
Sweet,
No, I didn't say nothing about being sweet, brother. Ain't nothing sweet over here. Ain't nothing sweet over here, brother. But I was voted Mr. Valentine 6th grade. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, it's all good.
Mr. Valentine?
Hey, Mr. I was voted Mr. Valentine.
You also won on the sack race at field day.
I was on the relay team.
Who
That
is
won
the hottest bitch in the game?
field day.
Cal
good?
B Easy's Breezy's.
What up, what up, what up, what up? This is The Real Game. The game is out of the game. The hottest, dopest sports show in the world. This is your guy, Cal B Easy. And rolling with me in that big body Escalade and them 33 and a halves is my guy, Mr. Big Marcus. What it do, Big Marcus?
What's going down?
Man, I'm doing good, sir. I'm doing good. And listen, man, we got a guest in the building. Listen, man, this is family. This is family. We ain't gonna even do no intro. We're gonna get right into it. This guy's from the Couples Lounge, man, on the Fishbowl Radio Network, man. This is our guy, Mr. Raymond Tuck.
What it do? What it do?
Tuck, you doing good, sir?
Yes, sir.
Man, let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. Let's introduce my guys who bring this show to life. My guy, Mr. Super Producer himself, Cameron King. Sir, how you doing?
I am gravy trained today, Cal B Easy. How about yourself, bro?
Brother, I'm blessed, man. Glad to be here.
Already, let's have a good show.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And the guy, Mr. Lunda, the Great. He needs no introduction. He go by the Great. No, you who? No, insure.
Come check us out down on Colonia.
Colonia. I'm gonna get to that. But no insure this morning. Straight.
No, we already had it.
You already had that? Okay, good, good.
Yeah, sure.
Good. And the statistician, man. Statistician, last but not least, is last but not least. How you doing, sir? Hey, okay, good job, good job. Listen, man, we got a great show on tap today. We're going to get into some Super Bowl stuff, man. I know it was last week, but the real game, this is the game inside of the game, so we're going to get into some stuff with that and break some stuff down, man. We got a breezy segment on deck. Mata B-Star, man, 3 weeks in. She got 1 more week, 2 more weeks to get to that our prestigious Cal B Easy Hall of Fame, but she got some challenges that's on deck, so let's see if she get past those challenges there. Like I say, man, great topics, do or die segment. You got some money to make this week?
Nah, I made all the money last week.
Made all the money last
on
week.
Super Bowl,
okay,
baby.
okay.
We're gonna get you like that, man. Super Bowl.
We finna get into that. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and say what's up to Villa Koola Radio family. What it do, Villa Koola Radio family? Thank you for holding us down, man. Turning up with you guys, man, every single day and live on Saturdays. Twitch, what it do, man? We got to really shout out my Twitch family. I don't know much about Twitch. I'm gonna leave that for you.
We are getting viewers on Twitch.
Twitch, what it do, man? Keep twitching. Is that how
I don't think that's the terminology.
Okay.
But that's okay, man.
Okay.
It's cool. I don't think they'll be offended.
Okay. Twitch, appreciate y'all, man. Listen, what it do? Facebook, we are live. We are Facebook live, man. Let's turn up with you guys. And last but not least, YouTube, what it do? So, download the Villa Koola Radio app right now. Go to your iTunes stores and your Amazon, Google Play. What is the other one? What's your phone?
You just said Google Play.
Oh, my bad.
What's your phone?
Oh, iTunes, but I ain't gonna mess up iTunes. I ain't gonna mess that up.
Also Amazon.
And Amazon, yeah, I couldn't, them other ones. I don't know what they are. Download the Villa Koola Radio app in your store, whatever phone you have, man. It's gonna be Globe. It's free. Globe with the headphones on. Let's get to it, guys. Super Bowl last week, man, was a great game.
How much money you make?
0.
How much money you make?
Not a penny.
So y'all don't believe in my picks that I be giving out?
Oh no, I ain't betting on the game all year.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just.
But y'all would have went with me because.
Nah, you picked Philly too, right?
Yeah, that was
what I thought.
my segment.
If I was betting, I wouldn't have bet on Philly.
I wouldn't have bet on Philly either.
I ain't gonna lie to
So
you.
y'all don't even go with y'all part of my show, and y'all don't even go with my pick that I'm trying to make y'all money.
Well, I understand, but conventional wisdom tells me I'm gonna go with Brady and Belichick. However, Peterson and Foles don't even sound right. Peterson and Foles had something else in plan. So let's go ahead and dive into that, man. The Super Bowl, man. Nick Foles did his doggone thing. Bill Belichick didn't quite get it done with Tom Brady. Brady threw for 800 yards. He threw for 800 yards, still didn't get the win. But we're gonna dive into some things, man. Let's do a quick recap. And basically, my question is just to start this thing off: was that the best Super Bowl game we've ever seen?
No,
it wasn't.
But one of the best games we ever seen. It was a game that you could watch from start to finish, and it wasn't boring at all.
Right.
even the last. 'Cause I was tripping with one of the dudes I was watching it with. Even the last 40 seconds, you did not move because Brady had the ball, and it was a chance that he might win it or even tie the game up. So you watched it from the beginning to the end. So, but you're looking at the Seattle game, in New England. That was a good game. What's the game where
that was a classic.
Yeah, where he reached out at the one.
That was the Tennessee Titans and Rams.
That was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't know if it was the best ever, but it was up there. It wasn't a 7-3 or what I'm saying, one of those games.
For me, Tuck, and I want you to chime in right after this real quick. For me, I want to say it's probably not. It was because of the offensive fireworks. That if you like offense, that was your game. See, they say defense win championships, but offense put butts in the seats. That was an offensive firework display. Listen, do you realize Tom Brady threw for 500 yards, no interceptions, and he still lost? Yeah. Tell me when would that ever happen?
Right.
I agree.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
So for me, it was the best Super Bowl that I've seen, and I've been around quite a few years. So.
Okay. Now, my brother, I didn't watch the game.
Okay.
That's why you still on
you.
You.
Know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. It was hard. It was real hard. It was real hard not watching.
Did you watch all the game?
No, I didn't. Wow, really? You gonna do that in front of everybody? You're not gonna do that in front of everybody.
What were you watching, bro?
What did you tell me you had to catch up with?
That's for us, dude. Not for everybody.
Come on, man.
It's
family. It's family. We all family. What? We supposed to go out.
Okay.
Koola went out.
Right.
To watch the game.
Okay.
And one person didn't go out.
Man to my left.
He was with us.
Right.
Before the game.
Right.
You coming up there? Nah, I gotta catch up on what?
Come on, dude. Don't do this in front of everybody.
Nah, man,
that's
come on.
wrong.
We gotta keep on with the show.
Right.
What was you had to go catch up on?
Love and hip hop.
Love and hip hop.
What?
He told me he had to go. He was missing like 3 episodes. He broke it.
So he watched that instead of going to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he ain't protesting.
Wow. And for those, that's why I didn't watch the game. You know what I'm saying? My little form of protest. I'm not supporting anything with the NFL.
And I can understand it.
So I had to keep it up and not watch the Super Bowl. But I wanted to. I can't lie. I wanted to.
You watched the end of it though. After all love and happiness. I say love and happiness.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah. Just get past it. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched it. But during the game, Tuck,
I watched Sports Center.
You watched Sports.
So you watched Sports Center.
You watched the game. You watched the game-changing plays because that's what the Sports Center clips were about. So you did see the flicker.
Yes.
Going to touch that. Now what you missed probably was, and you probably saw the memes on Facebook and different social media platforms. New England did that same play early in the game.
See, no, I didn't know that.
It didn't work. The Brady. The Brady. I don't even know what.
I don't know what Brady
did,
but he missed.
He didn't. He couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah, but the flip side, Philly did that same play on the 4th down and scored a touchdown on it. For me, we want to talk about impactful plays of the game. Let's talk about those types of plays. First of all, before we get into the impact plays, I want to say this. Then we're gonna move on. Doug Peterson, great job, right? Great job, Doug Peterson. He called a very aggressive game. Against the New England Patriots, which afforded the opportunity for the Philadelphia Eagles to be in that game. But as far as the game-changing plays, man, Peterson, he went for it on 4th down several times. Then I found out that during the season, he was the most aggressive play caller on 4th down in the NFL. So really, what we saw in the vacuum was something he done all year. He's just an aggressive play caller. So shout out to Doug Peterson.
I thought that play let New England know that we're here to play.
Yeah.
Right.
We ain't scared. This might be our first time here, but we ain't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If we lose, we lose. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't understand why more teams don't do that.
Yeah.
You have to know, we have to score touchdowns to beat New England. Not field goals. Yeah. You need touchdowns.
Yeah.
So
it was another key play in the 4th quarter when they had the lead, and it was another 4th down, like 4th and 8. and they went for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's playing to win. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, and we talk all the time, teams play not to lose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And still end up losing because of how they play the game. So those couple of plays, man, change plus what Nick Foles did, you know what I'm saying, was the key to victory, man.
Right.
Plus New England's defense
apparently couldn't do nothing.
Wasn't quite ready to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Brady threw for what?
He threw for 500 plus. 500 plus, no turnovers.
Super Bowl record.
New England didn't punt the game. They had no punts.
And lost.
You have to credit Peterson, the game plan going in. They went in saying, we're playing to win. We're not playing to be here. We are playing to win, and that's the way he called an ultra aggressive game. That again that afforded Philly the opportunity, and then it put Nick Foles, and we're gonna get into Nick Foles in just a moment.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Foles, man, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, we're gonna get into him just a moment. But it afforded him the opportunity to look really good. But I do want to say this though, New England. I do want to say this. It was a few plays during the game for me that was just. If there was a regular season, it would have went the opposite way. And we're talking about a couple of those catches, those touchdown catches. We got to get into that.
I saw that.
Yeah, I'm just saying in the regular season.
Which one do you want to talk about?
Okay. Let's first talk about the running back out of the backfield. What's the young running back name? Clement. Thank you, sir. Clement coming out the backfield, caught a touchdown. We're gonna get into the second one in just a moment. He caught the touchdown. Bobbling the football. That left foot stepped on the white. That's what I saw.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I saw when the ball met his hands, his foot was down. You know what I'm saying? The next foot came down, the left foot came down, and then the other one was out of bounds. But he established the catch when his foot was already down.
Okay. Well, that's not what I saw. I saw him catch the football. The ball is moving in his possession. Now for me, it's a catch, but the letter of the law says you have to have possession of the ball without it moving. I don't know what that means. I'm just telling you what the law says.
You know what that means.
I'm just telling you what the law says. The law says you have to have possession of the ball without it moving. By the time he possessed it, the left foot was on the white.
Nah.
That's an incomplete pass in the regular season.
Nah.
Okay.
Also, but I didn't find that. You know, I guess I agree with the calls. I agree with all the calls, but the second,
the more egregious,
was when the dive into the touchdown.
Man, that was come on, man.
You saw that tuck, right?
Oh my God, I saw that one. That's not a catch.
Thank you.
If Dez Bryant is not a catch,
let's cut the show.
How the hell is that a catch?
Cut the show. Let's go. The real game. We thank y'all for tuning in. We gone. Thank you.
Let's just be honest. Come on, man. That was not a catch.
Come on, man. That was a catch.
Come on.
Please explain.
That was a catch.
How did you see a catch?
And I guess for me, Dez was a catch too.
It was.
You know, but whenever you break the plane, that's the end of it. For me.
No, you have to come down with possession of the football without it moving and all that. And without assistance from the ground.
He was already turned into a runner.
See, to me, that's questionable. That's questionable there because, okay, what we grew up on is you catch the ball, you make 2 steps, or you can take a football move. They don't talk that
but
they don't talk that no more. Now they put possession into play, and then now with a catch with the football is different than a runner possessing the football. A runner can jump over the pylon, extend, he crosses the goal plane. That's fine. But with a catch, the language changed. That's what for me gets confusing.
Man, the things are still the same. If you make the
regular season, it's not a catch.
If you catch the ball and make a football move, then that's a catch.
I disagree. The letter of the law says something else to what you're saying. What you're saying is conventional logic. However, and Roger Goodell has plainly said they have got to get this right.
They do.
They got to get this right because nobody knows what a catch is. Nobody knows what a catch is, but
it looked the same. I mean, Dez, they put it when I saw it was Dez and this catch, and
it's the same. It was the same. So Let's go ahead. SP gave us that look, man. Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. We got some more hot topics coming up on the other side. So, Tuck, Big Marcus, man, let's get out of here. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Don't touch that dial, man. This is The Real Game. Let's go.
This is The Real Game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, so let's win.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaradio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Man, what it do, man? It's your boys, man. Cal Be Easy and Big Marcus, man. The Real Game, the game inside of the game, man. With our guests, our family, man. Big Tuck, man. What it do, sir?
What's up? What's up?
Did you know here, Arthur?
Arthur? No, I didn't.
Tell them about your book, man.
Oh, yeah.
Plug it.
Man, me and my wife wrote a marriage book entitled Somebody Should Have Told Me. Marriage. Do you really know what it's about?
Your wife agreed to that?
No, she came up with it.
Wow.
Somebody should have told me. Marriage, do you really know what it's about?
Good stuff.
And our process in writing the book, we researched the top 10 causes for divorce and realized, wow, we went through all 10 of them. Real talk. This is we have dealt with all 10 of them. So we was like, what was our mindset going in before the marriage and our mindset coming out of the marriage? I mean, after being in it for 15 years, and what we wish somebody would have told us about each one of those to help avoid it and to help deal with it better than what we dealt with.
Good stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You can find it at lulu.com, LULU.com. Ain't number $10, man.
Already.
Oh, man, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Somebody should have told me. Somebody should have told me. Boy, I tell you.
Do you really know?
Well, you can end the show. Well, I'm telling you, that's a nugget. That's a nugget. Somebody should have told you. Somebody should have told you.
Yeah.
Say yeah.
I went through that divorce, man. I probably went through the top 10 2 times.
All right, man. Let's get going, man. Let's gas it up, man. The Arizona, we got to go. New England, man. Super Bowl. We just recapped that thing, man. We talked about the game. We talked about the catches, man. We talked about the game-changing plays. So let's dig deeper, guys. Let's dig deeper.
Okay.
Let's talk about some of the things that came away from the game, and probably the biggest storyline from that game was one Malcolm Butler. Okay.
Right.
Malcolm Butler. He was the Super Bowl MVP, 2 years ago. He was the one who intercepted the pass that was intended for the receiver, Russell Wilson, threw the pick. Anyway, he didn't play but 2 special team snaps the whole game. And this is a guy who played 98% of the defensive snaps in the regular season. However, Bill Belichick, he decided to...
Bella who?
Huh?
Bella who?
Oh, it slipped out. Belichick.
Yeah, man. Put some respect on
Belichick.
the name, man. Stop tripping.
He decided because of matchups to play Eric Rowe. Eric Rowe was a bigger 6'2" cornerback. Anyway, he decided to play him instead of one Malcolm Butler. So, guys, my thing is, I guess I want to talk about. I guess I want to go to why do you think Belichick did that? What was his motivation? And he found out right before the game started.
That's why he was crying.
I would assume so.
Yeah, I honestly have no clue. And I say that because reports have came back in. He didn't miss curfew. He wasn't caught with any drugs. So it's nothing egregious to where like, well, yeah, coach had to sit you, dog. You can't do that. So none of that has been proven true. So other than that, you want to tell me a football decision? I'm not buying it. I played in 98% of the snaps. You believed in me. You think all of a sudden for the biggest game of the year, I'm not ready? I'm not focused? Are you freaking kill that?
Last week, you told me, you asked me, did I trust Belichick, right?
Right.
And I said, yeah. And you said you should because he's the best.
That's true.
So why y'all got a problem?
Because this smells like an ego thing. Like he feeling himself a little bit.
Everybody want to throw up the 98, you know what I'm saying, snaps that he participated in.
98% of the snaps?
That tells you something.
Come on, bro.
That means I'm your boy. Hey, you ride with me. I'm your dog.
The only time he come
when
out
the
the
shit
game
hits
was
the
to get
fans, you
water.
ride with your dog.
I understand that, but
And he's the
when
dog.
I'm saying, how y'all know he wasn't ready to play that week? Belichick is with
Man,
him
get
this
the-
week.
Do
and
you honestly believe this man wasn't ready to play after all this time in the biggest game of the year? Kid folks, stop. Don't go there.
He might have been looking sluggish,
Come,
man, doing
and so you-
walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? And
So you don't play me at all. When you can't get off the field on third down, the man was what, 7 or 8 for 12? You can't get off the field. You don't think you want to give me a try at least once?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't in my game plan.
Okay.
And it's a lot of coaches that make decisions like that.
That's true.
If the
hindsight
dude,
is 2020 right now.
who's the dude that took his place?
Eric Rowe.
If Eric Rowe would have
But he
had
didn't.
2 interceptions.
But he didn't.
And then y'all looking at it from that standpoint. Y'all looking at it that Malcolm Butler was going to come in here and say
I'm
today,
proving.
and
I'm an all-pro
Come on, man. Come on.
cornerback. You don't want to give me at least 1 or 2 possessions.
Only reason why you know about
You can't
Malcolm
stop
Butler-
him.
Only reason why you know about him is he caught that one pass.
No, he's made the Pro Bowl the year after.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah,
he
so
did
stop.
Make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, so
He did make-
stop.
I'm-
Get that man, put some respect on that man name.
You got to. But I'm gonna tell you why. Real quick,
Just a
shout
little
out-
bit.
Real quick, shout out Keller Logistics. What it do, man? Y'all work smart, dude, and I work hard on this Saturday, cold Saturday afternoon.
We still working the t-shirts.
That's my sister just texted me said, Tuck, that's why she not married, bro. That's why she not married. For 10 reasons. I'm gonna get her that book. I'm gonna get her that book. Make a good reason for why she at work.
Yes, sir.
Why she just can't be a player?
She ain't no player.
Nah, she don't
But getting back to Malcolm Butler. Here's the thing, and we have to look at it this way, gentlemen. When you don't play, the NFL, what we know is about schematics. It's scheming. You take Sean Lee away from the Cowboys. That team changes dramatically. So what I'm saying is everything is schematically. When you take a guy like Malcolm Butler who has a position on the field, a certain position, and he plays it a certain way on that certain side, when you move him, you're moving other guys away from what they normally do probably. So what happens is the schematics change. So the question you asked, did that make a difference? I like to say it did because now you have guys doing something that they know. 98% of the time they doing something that they normally don't do. Why? Because Butler's in the game. Butler's in the game.
That's real.
You take him out of the game, now you have guys who have to do something that they have not done 98% of the time.
Check this out. The last 9 games, I believe, of the regular season, New England was a top 5 scoring defense in the league. Top 5. Now, all of a sudden, you change what was working for you. Then if the wheels start coming off, you don't put that one piece back in that you took out.
Numbers don't lie.
Are you serious?
Hey, man.
Are you serious?
Hey man,
We're drowning right now. You don't want to plug it back up with the piece you took out.
For me, I'm not questioning Bill Belichick.
Nah, man.
The best coach.
You could question when the man get caught cheating. When you a cheater, I can question what you're doing.
Man, how did cheating come involved in this?
Because you said I can't question it. Nah, man. If you cheat and known to cheat, yeah, I can question some stuff you do.
That ain't got nothing to do with
Did
this.
y'all, and on that, did y'all, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Real quick, Cal, be easy. Big Mark, so let me step in. So it's kind of like Barry Bonds in the Steroid Wars.
No, it's a little different. Barry Bonds never tested positive.
Never tested positive?
He never tested positive. We know Bill cheated.
Well, let me say.
What cheating got to do with playing this dude?
Well, let me rephrase it. The guys in the Major League Baseball situation, all the ones that were
right.
Now
I believe Barry cheated. I believe Barry got on Roy. He never tested positive, but I believe he was on it.
And all of these guys are now in jeopardy of not going to the Hall of Fame because they have this stigma or this red flag attached to their name now. Isn't it kind of the same for Belichick? Because they were found out that they were cheating. Isn't it kind of the same thing? Don't you have to put like a red flag by those championships?
I can't help
you should, in my opinion. That's an excellent point, and I damn sure see what you're talking about. That's the truth. The man has cheated who knows how many times, and this is how bad you know it was. The NFL decided we're gonna get rid of this tapes. We can't let the world see this.
Man, I think y'all are just in y'all feelings about this. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. I give that man all the respect, though.
Come on, this the best.
The man done won Super Bowls, but he's cheated to get knows how many.
This is just like, you know what I'm saying, if any other coach made a decision and it didn't work out, you know what I'm saying? This is just
you got to take the criticism.
This is overblown, though. Hey, he didn't play. Y'all act like this dude was.
We understand he's not Champ Bailey. He's not Deion Sanders.
Man, come on,
but he's your starting cornerback 98% of the time.
For New England, he's their Champ Bailey.
Well, hey,
he must not have been.
Yes, he was.
He must not have been. You know what I'm saying? He must, because they would have. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we don't know that with Belichick. Belichick has cut a man the night before the Super Bowl game before.
Hey, I'm watching.
Called him in his hotel and tell him, nah, bro, we don't need you no more.
Hey, that's how it is, man.
Listen.
And I'm watching you all through the week.
Come
Saturday night, I'm looking at you and say,
do you really believe that?
Something ain't right, man.
So I'm gonna
something
sit you
right.
down.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him tomorrow, man.
Listen, check this out. You're wrong, okay, but Mark, you
Thank
just flat out wrong. Look,
I gotta go.
But that was not the only
storyline.
That was not the
man.
only storyline to come out of the Super Bowl New England on that side. After the game, New England lost both coordinators, almost. Right. Matt Patricia, he was hired by the Detroit Lions. Josh McDaniel had a agreement in principle to coach the Indianapolis Colts. Back it up. He decided not to.
Right.
His agent said he just committed career suicide.
True that.
What does that mean? And how does that impact Josh McDaniels? What's his name? Josh McDaniels? John McDaniels. Whatever his name. Josh McDaniels. How does it impact him going forward as it pertains to other teams in his name and his word?
I don't think it's career suicide. And the reason why, because he stayed with the Patriots. Robert Kraft is looking out for this man. You can believe that. And he talked to Belichick. They said he went into his office to get his stuff, saw Belichick. They ended up talking, having a meeting, came back out. I'm staying.
Yeah,
you telling me something wasn't put together, dude? You the next man up.
I agree.
So career suicide, I disagree.
I will say this, though. You better be great. Because the only place you can go is New England. Because your word ain't good anymore.
Word ain't good.
You know what I'm saying? And that's, I hate to be, but all you got is your word. And when
I agree with the word part, but I believe he'll get a pass. This is the Godfather, and this is the Corleones that told him and talk to you.
No, don't get me
So
wrong.
if I get into another, if the wheels fall off with New England, let's say 4 years from now, I'm like, nah, remember that one time you? But you know what? That was Mr. Robert Kraft, sir. Think about it. If you was in my position, what would you do? That's very understandable with Robert Kraft and New England Patriots. I think he'll get a pass.
I don't even see it from that note, but I really don't see it from me even working for you. I couldn't be one of your assistants because I don't know who. You know what I'm saying?
You went there with that.
I mean, it's just crazy, man.
Wow, that's kind of deep.
This dude is. He ain't right, man. He
Okay,
ain't right.
okay.
He ain't
So,
right.
but before we get out of here, do y'all think Andrew Luck injury had anything to do with Josh?
Oh yeah.
That could have. But I honestly believe it was just Bill Belichick telling him,
Brady.
dude, you the man. I'm not gonna be here much longer, and I'm gonna hand you these keys.
Yeah.
I mean, we finna go to.
And I didn't know until you said this last night. Belichick is a GM also.
Yeah. So why wouldn't he just
in the NFL? In basketball, you coach /GM Doc Rivers and some other guys, Stan Van Gundy in Detroit. But in football, normally your GM is separate from your head coach.
Yeah.
So for Brady to have both, not Brady, for what's his name?
Belichick
to have both roles, that says something. So he has a lot of clout as far as what's going to happen in New England. But we just have to see going forward because it's going to be interesting. Because I call it the trifecta with Brady, Belichick, and Kraft. How that dynamic will work out going forward. We'll see.
Belichick told him, man, saying, I'm going to be GM. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to move GM, give you the head coaching. You know what I'm saying? And we'll run with this for a couple of years, see how it go. But he has to do great in New England, man.
Okay, let's keep an eye on that. But SP, it's your turn. Do or die. Let's get to it.
Do or die. Pick one.
You wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy, chop it up with do or die.
Okay, let's get right into it. Talking a little football, so let's stay right there, guys.
All right.
It'll be easy.
Yes, sir. Making it look so
in lieu of Black History Month, I got a couple of Black History do or
Shout
die
out
questions.
Black History Month.
Okay.
Already. Do or die. Art Shell was the first black NFL coach to win a Super Bowl.
Was Art Shell the first NFL black coach?
Black NFL coach to win a Super Bowl.
Art Shell didn't win a Super Bowl as a head coach.
Again, that answer is false. He was not the first, and like he said, he didn't win a Super Bowl.
Maybe as a player, but
Tony
not as a
Dungy.
Coach. Tony Dungy. That's right. Tony Dungy in Tampa Bay. That's right.
You're right about that. I'm kind of confused in my questions here.
Okay.
You're right about that.
Okay.
Scratch that.
Oh, Lord.
I'm looking at one. Reading
that threw me for a loop. I was like, Art Shell.
I'm glad you called it because I called it like, wait, hold on. I'm with you. Art Shell didn't win one.
So let's just go to the other one. Okay. Do or die.
But that was good. That was the first Black History.
Because that was like true. Was that like that was a true or false? That wouldn't do it. That was true or false. But let's go SP.
I just kind of mumbled my words.
Okay.
Looking at both questions here. So next question, do or die, Cal, be easy. Okay. Tony Dungy was one of the first black coaches to coach in a Super Bowl.
Actually, he coached against that year when he won the Super Bowl. He coached against another Lovie Smith. Sure did.
Chicago.
It was the first time two African American coaches coached the Super Bowl. So yeah,
one of the best
absolutely.
Super Bowl parties I done went to that year.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Man, don't go down. Let's not go down memory lane, man. We got to go. Just do or die. Let's go.
I say die. Okay. I don't think he wasn't the first to coach in the Super Bowl. I don't think.
Right. You're right about that. Cal B, you're confusing. Now you're confusing questions. He did coach against
Lovie Smith.
Smith, and they were the first two black coaches to coach against each other.
Right.
See, you're asking do or die. Now, you're asking true or false.
Hey, don't.
Not do or die.
Hey,
okay.
Don't get mad at the
question.
Yeah, because you can't get.
Well, do or die in essence is true and false. Cal be easy.
Right.
That's what I tell you, man.
Wait.
Real talk.
It is.
Because if you agree,
do or die.
Then it's a
no,
do.
No, because let's do this. I see what you're saying.
I
know.
Let's get back to the question.
Let's say this. Do or die. Do or die. Okay, in one plate you can say that, but you can also, if you agree or disagree with something, that's a do or die. It doesn't have to be true or false. It could be agree or disagree. But do or die.
That's why I kind of let you know I was kind of switching it up for Black History Month because I was trying to tie in some Black History.
Okay, let's reset.
facts.
Let's reset. Let's go.
Okay, so
Stop being so competitive.
Tuck, let's start with you, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do or die.
Okay, break it down.
Do or die.
It's gonna
Deion
be a
Sanders
10
was the
minute
first
do or die.
player to play in the Super Bowl and the World Series.
In the Super Bowl, and of course, yes. The
So
year
that's a
he
do.
did it, he was the first one.
Okay.
He did, because I remember one reporter was mad at him because he left one game, flying out to play with the other team or something like that.
I do remember that. I do. Big Marcus.
Who, Prime? Who, Deion?
Yeah.
Deion.
That wasn't a Super Bowl.
So, do or die. Was Deion the first
This is
player
true
to
or
play
false?
in a Super Bowl or a World Series? Do or die.
Yes.
I don't remember him playing in no World Series.
He
Yes,
didn't
he
play in
did.
the World Series.
Okay. Y'all better start listening to me, man. I'm trying to give y'all some knowledge on this damn show. Listen.
Tuck is absolutely right.
Thank you.
Was the
You remember when he
first-
was kept pouring the cooler on the one white reporter? He kept pouring when after they won the Super Bowl that was riding him from flying
that's
out.
right.
I remember the helicopter. I remember the helicopter.
Like you a
They
real
even had
class act.
They even
man.
had
Real
him one
class
time
act.
when he was
This is
actually.
not. This I'm learning some things here in my mind.
Talking
I get it.
about
It was actually
the couples lounge.
They
We educate everyone, baby.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Good stuff.
yeah, and they actually caught him one time when he was actually on his private plane flying from a game going to the World Series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So last one.
This for me? I get a
Let's
question?
start with you, Big Mark.
Yeah, because you know I'll get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Let's start with you.
I got backup right here, man.
Well, let's get two of them.
Oh, man, he trying
Do
to
or die. Warren Moon was the first black quarterback to go to a Super Bowl.
die.
Okay. All right, Cal, be easy. What do you think about that?
Did one more go to the Super Bowl?
No.
No.
Tuck, what do you think about
We
that?
got to die on that one.
All of you guys are correct. It was Doug Williams. He was actually
Yeah,
the first quarterback to go to the Super Bowl.
This was true or false?
Black.
Super producer.
You left out the black
Stop.
quarterback. You said quarterback was the first quarterback to go to the Super Bowl. You
First
meant
black.
first black.
Yeah. Oh, if I didn't say black
Yeah,
quarterback,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Now, yeah,
That
like you
is the
said,
whole point.
Doug
in this.
Williams.
Yeah,
Doug
yeah.
Williams. I
Yeah,
got it.
that
I got
is
it.
Straight out of Gremlin.
So
That's right, yes,
last
sir.
one, Calby. Let's see if you can catch up this time.
Yeah, man. He having real problems
Yeah,
with
he
your
is right
die, man. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
Let's go.
So, do or die, Calby. Easy. Last one. The Negro Leagues, as we know it, was formed in the 1920s. But the Cubans actually started the first black professional baseball team in 1885.
Hey, nah, I don't know.
So that would be that. So
Is that
Tuck.
Tuck? Come on, you know what
Die.
Come on, Tuck. Don't
Die.
you know? That's a
We're
die.
going to die on that
okay,
one.
he going with die. Big Marcus, how you feel about it? The Negro Leagues, as we know it, was formed in the 1920s, but the Cubans actually
I'm say
started
die
the
because-
first professional black baseball team in 1885.
It's an American pastime, so I'm gonna say die.
I'm gonna go with a do.
Okay, you would be right, Cal. Be easy. The Cubans did start the first black professional baseball team in 1885, despite the stardom and the success of the Negro Leagues, which originated in the early 1920s.
Were they in Cuba when they started it?
I'm pretty sure
would
they would
assume
have
they
to
would
be.
be.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway, that should do or die for the week, guys.
Do or die. Pick one.
Yeah, wow.
Hey man, that was an interesting.
Man, stop complaining about the do it.
No, I like it. It was the African American version. Black
Right. I
History
like
Month.
that. That was a good
No,
one.
I like it. I just wish I would have just been ready for it.
I just wish you would have gone with the flow.
Yeah, right. Okay, exactly. Okay, I wasn't ready. So let me get myself together, man. We're gonna go ahead and throw this to Kobe. Political on Kobe Savage Black History video. Let's go ahead and play that, man. We're gonna come back on the other side.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com. Tell your friends.
The race is not given to the swift, but to those that endure to the end. Let's go. Travel with me as I journey through these back roads. It's February, we post to love all our black folk. But yesterday I heard some young brothers got smoked. Murdered on Malcolm X next to the liquor store. That's black history for you, we hate our own selves. We hate our own skin color, then what you call hell. This what you call self-destruction in its worst form. My sister mourning my nephew, they took her firstborn. That's why I'm ready for anybody, you black, orange, white, yellow, brown, we got text form. Trust nobody but your maker, that's my best advice. Twitter fingers will get you murdered, watch the things you type. This new world order got our daughters working for attention. Got our sons acting sweet, always with the women. The devil causing confusion, so we led astray. I pray for people bamboozled by all the games he played. The spirit, her Nat Turner burning in me. I'm learning loyalty spread, so it's hard to trust many. If any, I pop the top off the Henny, put the cushion inside the car, then blow it like a semi. Oh, you don't believe that God's with me, cause of the sins that I'm committing. Listen, sinner, this was written. If I ask, I'm forgiven. This is dinner in the kitchen. This is me against the world, bro. I'm built to go the distance, huh?
And when I say thug life, I mean that shit. Cause these white folks see us as thugs. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care if you think you a lawyer, if you a man, if you an African American, if you whatever the fuck you think you are. We thugs and niggas to these motherfuckers. You know, and until we own some shit, I'ma call it for like it is. How you gonna be a man and we starving? Go ahead, you know? And we you can walk by 5 different houses, ain't a man in either one of them.
Innocent bystanders and randoms, murder and mayhem. I'm buying guns in Moama while I blow out your candles. Stand for something, at least die for what you stand for. Life's a gamble, roll a dice under the city lights. Cops killing us, it's feeling like civil rights. I'm down to fight, although I'm hoping for peace. It's more niggas than police, but you too concerned with your Facebook beef to see that together we stand, divided we fall. You not a gangster at all. I'm appalled by that message that you sending, killing God's children. I talk about it cause I live it, and I ain't talking past tense. La Familia is deeper than this rap shit. Penitentiary bastards. System took his father, sister like his daughter, cause his mama caught her trying to turn a nickel to a quarter, or dollar to 5. Only the strong survive, the weak shall perish. Family God and time the only thing.
The Real Game on VillaKoolaRadio.com.
Man, what's going down, man? This your boys, man. The Real Game, the game inside of the game. Gotta be Easy Big Marcus and that guy on the end, big Mr. Raymond Tuck in the field.
Sir.
Man, we doing this thing hot and heavy. Flow, foot to the flow. Let's go. Now we talk Super Bowl. We talk New England. Okay, let's flip that thing to the winners. You know, we talked about the losers. Let's talk about the winners. The winner, Philadelphia Eagles. Last week, man, we had a good time with this one, but this time it's a little bit. Last week we had a good time with it because I don't think anybody probably thought it was gonna happen. But this week, well, you, but lucky you. Now it's finna get serious. It's finna get serious. It's real talk now. Last week it was if Nick Foles win. This week, what happens now? Because he won. Nick, he not only won, he played really well, and he was a Super Bowl MVP. What happens now with Mr. Nick Foles? Now, before you give me your answers, he's still under contract for 1 more year. So let me know what's going to happen.
That's why I say nothing. We don't trade him. We don't do, unless you give us an offer, we cannot refuse a whole bunch of number ones. I mean, but other than that, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. We're keeping him because we believe we have a stud franchise quarterback in Carson Wentz.
Dude.
So we're keeping him, and if Wentz comes back healthy, it's his job. But if he's not healthy, we got a proven backup in Nick Foles that we're going to ride out with. I don't care if he's mad or not. You under contract, partner. You ain't going nowhere. So nothing.
So do you...
Carson Wentz is my starter.
No, I understand that. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with y'all saying Carson Wentz is a starter. We ain't going to even go there. And if y'all say y'all going to keep him.
Yes.
Do you reward him with more money, or what are you doing?
I'm not giving you nothing.
So
you making $7-8 million. You played 3-4 games. Yes, you balled out, but no, we strapped right now as is.
I can't be the highest paid backup.
No, not right now.
Sean Glennon, right? I mean, just to say highest paid backup. Sean Glennon for Chicago is the highest paid backup, $16 million.
Yeah, I'm not giving you 16 million.
And he doesn't even play, right?
But I'm not giving you 16 million.
I won the Super Bowl.
Okay, and thank you.
So what?
I'm gonna continue giving you these millions.
Y'all just gonna say
yes,
Nick,
you under contract.
You just gonna say Nick, see you next year spring training camp.
Yeah, I might throw you something under the table, maybe, but get you a couple of women in the suite somewhere. I don't know what I'll do for you, but I'm not giving you 16 million. Are you crazy?
And Tuck, to add to what you're saying,
this is the NFL. We cold-blooded her.
Thank you. That's what I was
we
trying.
Cold-blooded
I'm trying
her.
to explain to Big Marcus. I'm running a business here.
Right.
Big Marcus say, but I won your Super Bowl.
It don't matter. They'll cut you the next year. This the NFL, not for long.
Now I see you June 1st.
Right. Look at Kaepernick.
Listen,
he's not playing.
I'm trying to tell you.
He's not even. He can't even get on the team when he deserved to be.
Kaepernick is not a MVP.
But he's an NFL player worthy to be on the team.
He was a Super Bowl playing quarterback.
Right.
No,
he's worthy to be on the team.
Super Bowl
but they're not going to play him.
MVP.
Okay.
We're
talking about two different things.
Quick shout out, man. GQS Moves. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Turning up with you guys, man. GQS Moves. Appreciate that. Let's go.
Y'all talking crazy, man.
Just what I wanted to say was because he's under contract. Because he's under contract, I'm not obligated to give him anything.
Right, and other boys are coming up for contract. I got to pay them to keep everything in line. No,
it's not
I'm not
an obligation.
So let me ask you a question.
It's not an obligation.
How much would you give him?
You got to throw him some.
How much would you give him?
If it's 2 or 3 million.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? Because he won the Super Bowl.
He's not my starting quarterback.
That's the point. Because I want to hold you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want the Super Bowl, your ego might.
That's not how it works, though. You don't win the NFL Super Bowl, and all of a sudden you just get bonuses.
Shit.
No, you don't.
That's not. You know what?
No, you don't. New England won it last year. Who got a ball?
Everybody would love.
They want to play for me.
Everybody would.
No, they
love.
wouldn't.
They want to play for me.
Yes, they would.
For a little bit, but then the team would be broke because you done gave away money.
Everything.
You can't keep people.
No, man.
People like, well, I gotta go.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You can't even pay me no more.
What I'm saying. Y'all are holding back Nick Foles from
we're not.
From being a starter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saying, hey, man, you don't want
because you're not better than Carson Wentz.
You don't know that.
Yes, we do. We've seen enough sample of you, and all of last year, Carson Wentz looked better than you almost than any time in your career.
I didn't get to play into these 5
but
games.
you've played before. You've played a couple of seasons in the NFL as a starter.
At the end of the day, I won the Super Bowl.
You did.
Okay?
That. I can't deny that.
Now, y'all won't even trade me.
Not for what? We need a backup.
We need a backup.
Think about it. We need a backup.
Y'all
somebody got to be back, man.
I am not a backup.
Somebody got to be. You wasn't a starter. We tried that. It didn't work. You went somewhere else. It didn't work.
I can't believe y'all up here. Y'all won't trade.
No, first of all, don't feel yourself too much, Nick Foles, because like I just stated, you've been other places and didn't nobody want you because it didn't work out. I'm
gonna tell you on that.
You the girl that leave me and think you all that and don't nobody want you now.
I have learned from my mistakes in the past, and that's why I'm able to lead. I'm able to lead you to this promised land.
That's good, but
I can accept that.
I got a clipboard and a hat for you, Nick.
Yeah,
I got a clipboard and a hat.
Doing it for 3-4 games was nice.
Stay ready.
But can you do it for 18-19 games? It's a whole nother ball game.
Do you know how y'all are just crippling this dude, man?
No, you're under contract.
You can't trade him.
So why'd you sign that contract?
Look, you got him because I thought I was gonna be the backup. But then all of a sudden,
all of a
sudden, all of a sudden, this dude get hurt. You know what I'm saying? I shine, man.
You did.
I shine.
You did what you were supposed to do.
Now y'all want me to sweep me under that corner right there.
No, let's do this.
We're going to pick you up and carry you over there because we're proud of you.
Because we don't want you to get hurt.
But we're going to put your ass in that corner, though.
You got a clipboard and a hat. But let's do this.
We put you in the corner, though.
Y'all dirty, boy.
I want to go back to something when we first started this conversation with Nick Foles. I want to go into, Nick Foles is a backup, but you want to give him something.
I want to give him something, man. Make him feel good, man.
We're giving him something. I'm giving you a freaking check and a job.
But this is why I want to go with it. I want to see how y'all feel about this. Let's say we give Nick Foles something. What is his worth? And the reason why I'm asking is because there are some things that's been happening. We had a huge signing just a couple of days ago. I call him Jimmy G. When you get to that status, you become Jimmy G. Jimmy G signed For 5 years, he signed for 5 years, 137 million, which makes him on the average annual side the highest paid quarterback in the league. But before we get into these numbers, I want to go to Jimmy G, then I want to come back and we're gonna keep going.
It's been a long time coming for this thing. I think we got it figured out pretty quickly though, and I'm very happy with how it got figured out. And so I'm excited for this next year. But like John said, we got a lot of work to do, so we're looking forward to it.
Now, with that, Jimmy G, 5 games, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 1,200 yards, 7 total stars. He makes. I want y'all. I took a picture of something. And I want to go into this real quick. His signing bonus is $7 million. He has a guaranteed roster of $28 million. His base salary is $6.2. He has a workout bonus of $600,000, a per game roster bonus of $800K. That's for 1 year. That first year, he's gonna make $42.8 million. 1 year. Now, it all breaks down to 24.7. I want to give you something real quick because I want to get back to his worth. Nick Foles. This is Nick Foles, but I got to introduce Jimmy G to the conversation.
You proving my point.
Nah, hold on.
No, he did
hold
not.
Hold on. I'm going to give you something. Matthew Stafford is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
No Super Bowl.
Derek Carr is the second paid.
No Super Bowl.
Andrew Luck is number 3.
No Super Bowl.
Carson Palmer number 4.
No Super Bowl.
We finally get to a Super Bowl winning quarterback, Drew Brees. Check this out. Drew Brees is number 5. His average annual salary is $24.25.
That's not peanuts.
I want to look at 3 other Super Bowl winning quarterbacks on this list. Number 8, Aaron Rodgers. Number 9, Russell Wilson. Number 15, Tom Brady. What does Nick Foles fit in on that? What does Nick Foles fit in?
He's below everybody you named.
Find how much he's making though. You know what I'm saying? Nick Foles.
$7 million.
He making come on now.
Nick Foles is making $7 million.
Making $7 million,
and that's all he will make. That's what he's worth as a backup. I don't have a problem with Jimmy G getting all that money.
What?
No, you can't. If one thing we've learned about the NFL, kinfolk, owners are going to pay for quarterbacks.
They're going to pay for quarterbacks.
They will overpay for quarterbacks. If they think they got a franchise, you're the man, we don't want nobody else quarterback, they will break open their piggy bank.
Nick Foles is 2 years, $11 million, so go ahead.
So now.
2 years, $11 million. Go ahead, Tuck.
So now. What they're doing is we think you're the man, so we're going to pay you this much because that is quarterback salary of today.
I understand
For
that.
today's
I
top
that.
paid quarterbacks, you got to break the bank even more than ever before. So that's what they're doing.
Then Nick Foles work 125.
No, he's not. They don't think he's the franchise. We don't have to look nowhere else. You the man quarterback. Philadelphia Eagles do not feel that way about Nick Foles. They do not.
Somebody should feel
San
that
Francisco feels the way about their guy.
Somebody,
so they paying
because you playing meaningless game. Them games wasn't important like these playoff games were. You know what I'm saying?
Man, stop.
Man, come on, man. Jimmy G is not proven, man.
No, he's not. He's not. Not for
my dude is proven.
Okay,
man.
whoa.
He
Nick Foles, when we gave you the spotlight and the starting job, you didn't prove shit.
I won.
What? No, you did not. That's why we got rid of you. Then when you got elsewhere, you didn't do nothing. Now you come off the bench and go for about 4 games and you ball out.
Man,
you did that.
Jimmy G went for 5.
Okay. But I'm just saying, as a starter, I saw you not look good.
Why are you focused on my past, man? I just told you what was up with the past.
Oh, so we don't look at people's past?
Man, say
since when we stopped doing that?
I'm telling you why that was, man. I'm a changed person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're going to have to prove it year after next because you're staying
I
here.
proved it this year.
No, I'm talking about for a season.
I'm gone next year.
Hey, when you don't do nothing,
I'm gone next year.
I'm going to come holler at my kinfolk. Kinfolk! Told you Nick Foles was trash.
Real quick, man, real quick, man. I love this, man. This is the game inside of the game. This is what we do. But what we're gonna have to do, guys, man, we gotta take a break. Because I want to come back on the other side of this break, man. I want to bring this thing home, and I do mean home. So let's take a break. It's the real game. We're gonna get into this thing. We're gonna holler at you on the other side. Let's go.
This is the real game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at lturner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Not that bad at all, man. Let's go, man. This is the Real Game. Cap East and Big Marcus, man. We bringing that thing. What's
I
up?
just want to justify that. I'm not saying give him stored money.
It's off of Camp Wisdom.
Okay, I'm not saying give him stored money, but give him $2 or $3 million, man, just because of the situation. It's a fucked up situation as it is.
For anyone who's just tuning
Y'all
in,
just cutthroat for
well,
real,
for anyone
man.
who's just tuning in, we was discussing in the last topic, Nick Folesworth. Tuck is saying, listen, you're under contract. Let's play that thing out. Big Marcus want to pay this guy. He want to bring up the back. He want to back up the Brinks truck. He want to unload the Brinks truck on this guy for winning the Super Bowl after 5 stars, 3 mediocre games, 2 pretty good games. He want to back this thing up. But
okay,
go ahead. Well,
go.
Okay.
Go.
When coming out of the last topic, I said I want to bring this thing home. Right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We in the Triple D. We in Dallas.
Okay.
Last year, this Eagles team that won this year did not make the playoffs. The Dallas Cowboys did not make the playoffs this year, so they win the Super Bowl next year. TBD, to be determined. The question I want to pose to you guys is this. The Eagles went into free agency hot and heavy. They picked up Alshon Jeffrey. They picked up Torrey Smith. They picked up, through a trade, they picked up J.J. They picked up LeGarrette Blount through free agency from New England. So what they did was they went through the free agency route, paid some guys, helped their team win the Super Bowl. The Dallas Cowboys are notorious for not going through free agency. They do what I call fringe free agency signings, guys that's on the outside, and they pay them little money to provide depth, but nobody of substance. So my question is 2 things. Are the Eagles built for the long haul? And did the Eagles set a template for maybe the Cowboys to look at to follow?
Yes, they are built for the long haul. They have a lot of young players. They have cats, a lot of their core group under contract. They paying a lot of cats, but they didn't set a template though. Dallas know what to do. Dallas have put together teams before through the draft. And far as getting guys in free agency, it's no secret what to do. If you're willing to spend money and you got the right scouts to get the right talent, you can put together a winning team. Jerry Jones is willing to spend money, but his son taking over making football decisions will be better for the Cowboys. Yes, because Stephen Jones is the one who talked Jerry Jones out of getting Johnny Manziel and to get some of that meat on that offensive line. Stephen Jones has talked some sense into that in before, but Yeah, the Eagles is built for the next 3-4 years.
I disagree.
Okay, why?
You don't
Which
know.
part is?
Yeah, which part?
I disagree with the Eagles being set up.
Okay, tell me why.
You don't know what you're getting at quarterback.
Yes, the hell you do.
So we finna go back there, huh?
Are you serious? Nick Foles was up. Not Nick Foles. Carson Wentz was on his way to winning the NFL MVP. But now you're questioning how talented he is.
My thing.
Come on,
couple of
Kifo.
things. You know, basketball. You see a lot of ACL injuries. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not quite sure you'll be ready in a year to come back.
Yes, with today's technology, you come back in a year.
You come back. I don't know if you'll be at 100%.
No, we don't know
you know
that.
What I'm saying? We don't
That's
know.
$1 million question.
And so I understand keeping Nick. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you just don't know.
Okay.
Because for me,
you based it off the injury. Okay, I can see that.
Even with that though, the first year wasn't so great. 3-11, you wasn't looking too hot. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you had this great season this year and got hurt early.
Right. Late. He didn't get hurt early.
Okay.
He played, what, 12 games?
Yeah,
11 games?
yeah, I give you that. I don't know which one I'm getting.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like with that. You want to go get these players, these free agents, but they need more. They need to do more than that. They need to.
You talking about Dallas?
Yeah.
Okay.
They need to change the playbook. You know what I'm saying? They need to open the playbook. They need to.
That's on Jerry. Jerry right now seems like he want a yes man and Jason Garrett instead of
Should be gone.
Instead of getting somebody who really is trying to win and do some things. He want a yes man, somebody he can control. Seem like.
Yeah, I agree. Because I mean, you know, the coaching ain't right. You know what I'm saying? The calls ain't right. Even Dak, he needs to open it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So he has.
You saying Dak? Do we put any culpability on Garrett and the offensive coordinator?
Yes.
For the play call.
Open it up for Dak is not what's going to be successful for the Dallas Cowboys. What's going to be successful for them if they feed that boy number 21?
Well, Tuck, he got to stay on the field too.
Yeah, I think now everything is behind him now.
Okay.
Everything, all his legal troubles, as of right now, are behind him. I think hopefully he has learned his lesson. I don't knock him. At 22, 23 years old, you put millions in you're gonna make some stupid decisions, and then we ain't gonna even count how you trying to get me for what I did in college. But for the Dallas Cowboys to be successful, it starts with Ezekiel Elliott. When you get this man 25 carries a game, you win, and Dak is more successful.
Oh, true that. True that.
So
true that.
to help Dak, let's feed Zeke. But like y'all said, Zeke has to be on the field.
Yeah, and you got to do something with the
the receiving core, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
What do we do about Dez? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm talking about tough love, right? This a business, right?
Right.
You cut Dez.
No, I'm not cutting him. I'm gonna eat that contract for at least one more year.
You cannot cut
because
Dez.
if I'm not getting nobody else better,
you ain't got nobody.
So if I'm not getting nobody better, I'm not just releasing him and just making us worse. I eat that for this year, but I let Dez know after this year.
But
look like you've been looking. You won't be here next
year.
year.
I will say this though, you got to take a pay cut.
If I'm Dez, I'm not doing it.
I can't.
I'm not doing it. I earned this contract.
I'm gonna put that on the table.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I earned this contract.
He earned it on the front end. The last 2 years has been suspect for this, but I will because I like
been
this.
Bad for him.
Here's my thing. Why would I give Dez another chance? This is why. Putting Zeke back on the field is gonna make defenses play different.
Yes.
It's gonna allow Dak not to take so many.
Let's
chances.
try this one more time.
One more time.
The first should look good.
Yeah. If Dez give me 800 yards again,
good. Yes.
Dez got to go.
Yes, he got to go. But we're going to do this one more chance.
When was last time Dez had
2014.
Then he got hurt in 15.
Right. Dez haven't played
last
good.
2 years. No, he
hadn't played good since he signed that contract.
I agree. And he balled in the playoffs the first year with Elliott. He had a hell of a game against against Green Bay. 130-something yards,
Easy.
2 touchdowns or something.
That might have been the last time he had 100 yards.
It was. Actually, it really was.
Yeah.
It really was.
Come on now.
But, like Cal Beasley said, with Ezekiel Elliott, and that's a whole nother ball game. Let's try this one more time. But I'm telling Dez, bruh, this is it.
So y'all finna give him all that money?
Yeah, $16 million. We're gonna pay that.
Y'all
We're gonna
just
pay
told me that this
the
last topic we was talking about. Y'all just
What's my
told
options?
me.
Cut him for nothing?
Well, that's
Hey,
why.
no, I'm telling you, hey man, you gotta take a pay cut.
And he's already said no.
We gotta see.
Nah.
We meet in the middle. We're not cutting them.
We're not cutting him.
Based on production.
You gotta take
based
a pay
on
cut.
production,
But
you're
he
not
said
making
I
16 million.
He said he was. I'm just telling you what Dez said. Don't be mad at me.
We got to talk.
Yeah. I'm just telling you what that.
We gonna have
and
to
Michael Irvin told him not to. Let's talk
come
about
on.
that. Irvin said, "Don't do it." And if I'm Dez, I don't do it. I earned this money when I signed that contract.
I'm gonna ask you this though. You know what I'm saying? On the with a team on the outside looking in.
Okay.
You looking at Dez. We done baby Dez here. Dez can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying?
So
he ain't got to run.
I'm a superstar. That's what happens when you're a superstar.
When you at home, yeah. When you at home,
right?
But you go to another team or something, they ain't gonna treat you like Dallas treated you.
Yes, they would.
Nah.
Every team treats their superstar players differently.
He's not a. He's not.
He was.
He's not.
Superstar.
He's not. I mean, for us, Dez is a superstar.
Not anymore. No.
For me, he's still.
No, he's not a superstar anymore.
For me, I can't see Dez not being 1,000 yards. Yeah, I understand that he's not. But, okay. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's perceived here. Okay. You know, we all think big of Dez. We all like Dez. But in other cities and other football teams, they look at him like, man, you just a regular.
Just here recently, but before that, they looked at him as a stud too.
Hey, man. Hey.
Just these last 2 years, Dez does not look good. 2014, he looked everybody, him or Julio.
Yeah,
that was the question.
Yeah, he was in the conversation.
Him or Julio.
Right. So you ain't Julio now.
No, not at all.
So he's not even Dez now.
I can't.
Right.
I can't give you Julio money.
But no, you've already signed up to pay me that, sir. Mr. Jones, you've already
it's
signed up to pay me that.
No, contracts in the NFL ain't really contracts.
Well, yes, it is.
You know
unless I disagree
it's
or
parameters.
Unless you cut me, it's a contract.
It's a parameter.
Unless you cut me, you got to pay me this.
Man, let's go smoke a couple of blunts.
No, I do that anyway, Mr. Jones. I'm sorry. I have free time.
Drink some Johnny Black.
No, I have that in my own crib, sir.
And let's talk about.
I don't want to talk, Mr. Jones. I've already told you.
Listen to what I'm finna say. Let's take the money back. Give me some of that money back. And if you perform, I'll put in some bonuses or something like that. But I can't pay you 17 just straight base salary. I can't do that. 17 million.
Well, Mr. Jones, I'm sorry, sir.
James, man, appreciate you come in, man, shooting us some comments, man.
What it say?
We seeing Big James, man, but we hot and heavy over here, man. But sure appreciate the support. You coming through hot and heavy, man. James, I looked over at the screen, SP screen, man. James just basically said, man, he's not a superstar anymore. So
no, he's not.
He's not a superstar.
He's not.
So.
He's definitely not.
I know James ain't giving them money.
Kid folks sure ain't giving them money. No, sir. No, sir. Kid folks is not giving that money back.
Yeah.
No, he would not.
He said he would cut this.
He would cut it. I can't do it.
If he didn't pay cut.
I can't do it.
You just told me it was
I gotta try. He's not a superstar. This is business. Nah. But I'm gonna roll the dice one more time with him and Ezekiel Elliott on the field. Okay.
Hey man, we got to get out of here, but I like that comment, man. What's that? Brandon Wills, man. Draft a wide receiver, give Dez some help. I totally agree.
Yes, you got to.
And I'm gonna tell you this, and we're gonna move on because we got that Cab Easy Breezes coming up. Don't sleep on this guy, but I love this tight end out of Oklahoma. His name is Mark Andrews. He's a replacement for Jason Witten, and a quarterback's best friend is a tight end. This guy's a 6'7", 260, and he was the Mackey Award winner for tight end, and he is a solid player. Okay. Draft him is gonna help Dak immensely.
Now we gotta get help on the defense too.
But we ain't talking about helping Dak, right? We talking about helping Dez, right?
That's gonna help.
What's good for Dez is good for Dak.
Yeah, it goes together. So
man, we got Jason Witten, man, and
Dak.
Man, we got to replace Jason. We got to get a replacement for that old man.
So, but we got to go.
I could probably outrun him now.
You probably will.
And that's bad because man, that's terrible. With my left knee like it is.
Let's go ahead, man. Cab Easy Breezes, man. Let's go.
Who is the hottest bitch in the game?
Nah, I can't cut dash though. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to roll the dice one more time. One more time, Kim folks. Just one more time.
Hey, man, we made it to that part of the show, man, where we get to go with these nice Dallasites models. Instagram models, pretty much what it is right here. I'm saying, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Our 3-week winner. Once you make it on 3 weeks for the Cab Easy Breezy, man, things get real tough around here because in 5 weeks, you get that 5 win, you go into my Hall of Fame, Cab Easy Breezy Hall of Fame. Shout out to Jada Baby 88 and Jessica Genshell. They are my Hall of Famers. And Model B-Star is definitely trying to get there. Anyway, let's go. Model B-Star. She's from H-Town. You say H-Town? Yeah, but she's a Dallas affiliate, man. She's always in the city. You might catch her right now on 35. Model B-Star, man, you can catch her right now, man. She has her own clothing line, man. This is a hustler right here. 1122online.com. The number 11. The word 11.
This is champ.
This is the champ.
This is the champ. Okay.
Number 11. What's that? The word 11. I'm sorry. Number 22online.com. You can check her clothing line. She's the modeling, man. She's a super pretty lady. She gets her rest, drinks her water. She's light skinned, long hair. Don't really care. And she has a nice look about her, man. Nice shape. And she really got some good things in store for you. If you check her out on her page, man. Model B-Star on the end. There will be a 1. So go check her out. Her challenger, which I like her as well, is Stacks Over Rats. I don't understand that, but
Stacks taught you.
No.
Yes,
that's a name. Oh, yes, you know what? No. Oh, you know what? I was looking at the
motto.
Yeah, I was looking. Yeah,
slogan.
Look, Stacks taught you. My bad. That's why I was like, I don't understand that. Okay, Stacks taught you. STXX taught you. Stacks taught you. Man, you can catch her, man. Matter of fact, she's mixed with Creole and Cuban. That's what she said. But Cuban and Creole is a mixture right there with a little African American too. Yeah, you catch her at V-Live, man. V-Live Dallas. She is a entertainment exotica, aka Big Marcus.
Stripper.
Yep, she does a little something strange for some change. She is a pretty girl though. She is a pretty girl. She has a nice mixture of skin. Her skin tone is light. Right. Pretty eyes. Nice body. Nice body on her. She is working with something. Probably could do some sit-ups. But anyway, we're going to keep it pushing. We're going to keep it pushing. These are my breezes.
Yeah,
these are my breezes. But she's a pretty girl. She is a pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. That Cuban and Creole mix, I'm telling you guys, man, it's something to look at.
You know something about that?
Absolutely not. Okay. Cuban and Creole. Not the Creole, but not the Cuban
for the
mix.
Spaghetti.
Okay, let's go. So we got to get going. So, man, let's go ahead. I'm gonna give this to my guest. To pick first. Tuck, you ought to know how this thing go. We got the champion. Sir. We got the challenger. Okay. Sir, you choose who you think should go to next week's.
On this, but last week I thought the champ lost. I was outvoted. I thought champ lost last week. No disrespect to the champ. I thought she lost, but I got to ride with the champ Model B-Star on this one. She looks better. Yeah, okay. Now, no disrespect to
Stats taught you.
Yeah, no disrespect.
Stacks.
Yeah, because she looks nice, but I got to ride with Model B-Star on this one.
Good stuff. SP Super Producer.
I'm sticking with the champion.
Model B-Star. Okay, she's rolling. Engineer, London the Great, sir. You've been quiet over there. Let's have your.
Man, I was seeing the challenger. Mm-hmm. Then I noticed one of the pictures, she have a tattoo of the OVO symbol on there. So that's
OVO, OVO.
I can only imagine. Because why would a woman?
Oh, well, yeah.
OVO.
I know where you're going with it, London the Great. Yeah.
So you made a decision based off of one tattoo, huh? Okay.
Well, it's understood. I mean, you just crew love. That's crew love right there. I think that's what he called him, the crew love.
Somebody have Villa Koola tattooed on their already. I do want to, before I vote, I want y'all to pay attention to the challenger when she's lying down. She's on the infinity wall that we're building in the studio.
Really?
Nice. Yeah. That wall, that all white. Mm-hmm.
Right there.
West 1.
Right.
Right there.
Nice right
That's
there.
Infinity.
That's Infinity Wild. Hold on. We got one more.
One more?
One more.
That's not Infinity
Once she
Wild.
land on the where it's shooting down at her.
Not that one. That's the shower.
Yeah. We're gonna get one of them right there. That's that.
I'm looking up.
That right there. That's the Infinity Wild.
Like
but she lose. You know,
but she lost though.
Yeah, I can't vote for it.
Okay, we gotta go. That was nice. I like the setup. I like the picks that you picked. Great. But Mata B Star, man, you 4 weeks in, sweetie.
Oh,
One
man.
more week, you get in that thing. Cab Easy Breezy Hall of Fame. Congratulations, you did your thing. You showed up and showed out. Stacks taught you. You taught us a few things. However, you didn't teach us enough. But you do receive a pardon gift.
I don't need you in my life. Bye. Can we talk about it? Hell no.
All right, Stacks, man, we might catch up at V Live, man. Throw you a couple of racks. Not won't be able to do it. Mata B Star, congratulations on the win. You get what?
I miss Parker.
Good job, Mata B Star, man. Next week is very, very important week for
Shout out to my wife, baby. You look better than both.
Already. So we're gonna go ahead and move this thing forward, man. What we got next on deck? We got a video. Plot. K-Lou, man. Man. I like this guy, man. Fort Worth. He's out of Fort Worth, right?
We co-produced this song.
Okay.
Also, it's on BET Jams.
K-Lou is actually from PG area.
Oh, Pleasant Grove. Okay, he just went to school over in Fort Worth. But then for a little bit.
He's originally born in San Diego.
I'm all over the place.
Has been here in
sure
Pleasant Grove
but I thought he played ball at the university.
Yeah. He went to TCU and played for the Horned Frogs.
Okay. So let's go ahead and get into that, man. Plot. K-Lou, man. We're gonna come back, man. It's Villa Koola. Let's go.
This is The Real Game on VillaKoolaRadio.com.
Yeah. Another Third Coast banger. Right. Triple D, stand up. Y'all know we had to back down some of that rider type shit. Yeah. Smoke something. R.I.P. Uncle Pimp. I had to re-up with that product. Slang 'em hot like Papa John's. Came up being dirt broke. The music I make is for the slums. The bass gon' drop and you hear the beat. When I crank it up, then them tweet. Trying to do my best, dodging potholes, swerving through these Dallas streets. Triple D, a real nigga. Off the top, been a go-getter. Never sold cocaine before, but I'll still hop on the hoe nigga. Pillow talking is feminine. That's for women who be gossiping. These niggas ain't got no G no more. Fuck it though, that's the prerogative. Turn the page to the first chapter. Let me teach the game how to master it. Spit a few bars, my apologies if you didn't choose to grasp it. Fast lanes, I'm mashing it like Chris Johnson. 40 time. If your homie came on too early, then most likely he done dropped a dime. He did. I got my game right. I mean, it's super tight. That underground shit take flight. Candy Jack aroma on site. We don't fuck with squirrels, no associates. I spit dope shit like an opium. Plant those grown overseas, and we don't respond if it ain't about the cheese. Just poppin' smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go wet it. Triple D, we so sad. Just poppin' smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go wet it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking, touch the scenes, mouths wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. I'ma go with it, go hard. Fuck it, it ain't no other choice. The route I chose was for a boss. Bitch, we don't do no little boys. I know niggas with toys that make noise like bang, bang. Get 'em, boy. See, every nigga wanna have the juice like Bishop did back in 92. Dallas, Texas, I reps that. Out Ferguson, where I slept at. With a pen and pad and a down chick. That's all I needed was to bring it back. Fat stacks, I'm chasing that. With a king and pie, I saw that. Spread my wings like a butterfly. Robert Kelly, I believe I can fly. Killing shit like Kill Bill. Lucy Lou when I'm chopping heads. Putting these tracks off in the coma. Swore you thought they was bed rest, but my kinfolk just like Joe Pesci off Goodfellas with a hot temper. Dropping these tracks off in the winter. Probably do it around December. Just poppin' smoking, touch Touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking. Touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking. Touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just plotting smoking. Touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so savvy. Yeah. I know we had to drop off another dope ass banger. Show you right. It's about time, ain't it? Right. Let that motherfucker knock in your trunk door. Damn Skippy. Right. Kick back. Let your top back. It's something that you riding with your breezy too, man. Just pass that joint over to her. Or that Swisher Sweet. And let her pull on it even if she don't smoke. Right.
Man, what's going down, boy? This your guys, Cal B Easy and Big Marcus, man, with special guest family in the building, man. Raymond Tuck from the Couples Lounge, man. What it do, man? We rolling this big body escalating them 33 and a half. Gas is getting low, but the air is still pushing. Oh, man, we've got in a lot of good football talk, man. Good football talk. Are you good on the quarterback play, Nick Foles? You good?
Man. Shout out to the Winter Olympics, though.
We ain't there, man.
No, I'm just shouting out to him, man.
Why? Why you shouting out to the Winter Olympics?
Hey, man, shit. It's the Winter Olympics going on.
Man, we're going to get into the Winter Olympics. I do have some things there I want to talk about.
Okay.
With the Winter Olympics. But we're going to get into that in just a moment. But we got to talk about, how can we not talk about that thing Cleveland did? I don't know what Cleveland did. They got rid of everybody. They got rid of the general manager. The water boys, the ticket takers.
It was
a free fall.
It was a picture on Instagram. LeBron at the drive-thru at McDonald's ordering 10 new niggas.
I ain't seen that one.
Hey, but they did. They got rid of Isaiah Thomas, Derrick Rose, Jay Crowder, Dwayne Wade, Iman Shumpert, Jay Crowder. So basically, they got rid of everybody who they got from Boston in the Kyrie Irving deal. But they did add Rodney Hood,
right,
George Hill, right, Jordan Clarkson, and Larry Nance. So I guess what we want to talk about with this Cleveland thing, why didn't the additions that they made early on, because even myself, on paper, that team was ready to contend. But why did it not work? Why did it not work?
A couple of reasons. They didn't defend. They were terrible defensively. Isaiah Thomas was not the Isaiah Thomas from Boston. He was a liability completely on both ends of the court, actually. Offensively, he was terrible. I just don't think he was healthy and ready to come back. Or they should have brought him off the bench and eased his way in there. Guys are just playing bad and just didn't mesh together. J.R. Smith is playing terrible. Tristan Thompson, he came. I mean, when I'm paying you that type of money, you getting 2 or 3 rebounds a game. Are you kidding me? D Wade is like, it's sad watching him play. It just hurts your feelings somewhat. Like I said, Jay Crowder's doing terrible. Only one who did somewhat decent that they got was Jeff Green. Other than that, the team just didn't look good.
You gotta blame coaching though.
James, you gonna blame LeBron?
No, I'm blaming coaching.
Ain't LeBron part of the coaching staff?
He's part of the coaching staff.
He part of the general manager staff, and he probably still leave, even though they got him all this help. All this day, he probably still did.
It's a possibility, but the odds are leaning towards him staying because of these moves. You know, say if it's 80-20 that he leaving, now it's 70-30. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I blame Tyronn Lue and his coaching staff. And if LeBron has something to do with it too, on paper, before the season started, we said, "Oh man, they got the best second five in NBA." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, D-Wade, Rose. You know, it just had so many, I guess, former good players. You know, I don't know. You know, but as an NBA coach, you should be able to, first of all, get your team to play defense. You know, defense is with you. You know what I'm saying? You decide whether you want to play defense or not. You know what I'm saying? But you should be able to get these dudes to play together. You got the best player in the world, and y'all on 4 games, 6 game losing streaks. That don't make sense to me.
The guys are just not performing though. The coach can't make you shoot it better.
But you got to put them in a position to win, and Tyronn Lue is not doing it.
Okay,
he's not doing it.
Okay.
You know, and it doesn't add that you getting pieces during the year, you know, Isaiah coming back, you know, you're not getting him in training camp. I don't know if he's ready, and I'm really interested in seeing how he does over these next 29 games.
Who, Coach Lue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's going to have them ready.
I mean, it may take him a while to gel and mesh with each other because playing with LeBron is going to be a complete shock to him, but in a good way as well. So, but LeBron, it takes away any excuses for LeBron. I don't want to hear no excuses. You got help.
Why not?
What you mean? Why not? You got help. You wanted help. We got you help. We got you athleticism. We got you good shooting. What? What more do you want?
You got it to me in the last 29 games.
It don't matter. You got it now. You got it now. You the best player in the world, right? I don't believe it, but you believe that.
Yeah,
so show me.
He is the best.
Show me the crybaby.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying.
But you don't like LeBron?
Nah. Off the court, I do. On the court, no. I don't. No, I'm not a LeBron fan at all on the court.
You're probably a Durant fan.
Yeah. I like Durant. I was really a Kobe guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
But I think LeBron is the best player in the league.
Who?
Durant.
Durant is the best player in the league.
Yeah, he's the best player in the league.
I mean, you're gonna have a faction of saying LeBron or Durant. I get it. I just want to give some real quick. This is off script.
Who can?
But I just want to give some real quick NBA.
Why? Durant cannot be the best player.
Well,
on the
some
team.
people can say that.
Playing for Golden State.
Oh my goodness, are you freaking kidding me?
Man.
So when LeBron was with Miami, did you say that? Did you say LeBron can't be the best player? Because D-Wade was balling at that time. Bosh was in his prime, so you should say the same thing about them too,
He
right?
wasn't MVP worthy. Because
Who was it?
LeBron.
Well, he won a couple MVPs.
He wasn't MVP worthy. When you playing with a super team, you can't win the MVP in my book.
Okay. Well, at least you fair. At least you both ways.
So, what you finna say, B?
No, I just want to give just a few quick updates for the people that's listening, man.
Okay.
No, we don't have to talk about it. I just want to real quick. Joe Johnson is signing with the Houston Rockets.
Nice.
After the Rockets got Brandon Wright from Memphis on the buyout yesterday, and Derrick Rose, which was released from Cleveland. Washington is looking to get him. So just want to go talk about that. But one of the guys that was released, D-Wade, he was brought in from Chicago. It was some rumblings in the locker room that guys kind of had a thing about him and LeBron being too close. I don't understand. Who cares? Right. But anyway, D-Wade, he got traded back home. He went back home to Miami.
Was just a love move.
Yeah, where he probably should need to be anyway.
So he can retire.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So let's go. I want to go to D-Wade. We got some things with things from D-Wade said, and then we're gonna come back and talk about that.
I want to first start off by saying thank you to the Cleveland Cavaliers fan base.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Thank you to the organization and the players that accepted me with open arms. Obviously, it wasn't a season that everybody wanted, but I think for the most part, I came in and I tried my best. So I hope that you guys seen that and felt that. And I also want to thank the Miami Heat organization for bringing us back home. This is something that.
So that was D-Wade. Basically just giving Cleveland, gratitude to Cleveland because they could have traded him anywhere,
right?
But they did do right by him and trade him back to Miami. But I want to talk about how this kind of happened behind the scenes. Last month, his agent passed away. And Henry Parker, I think his name was Henry Parker. If I'm not, I want to make sure I'm saying that right. I think it was Henry Parker. Anyway, he passed away, and Pat Riley he's had quite a few players. Not Pat Riley. The agent had quite a few players that go through the Heat organization. So he had a good relationship, good rapport with Pat. Well, Pat Riley and Dwayne was at the funeral, and they basically what was done, they just simply hugged. And for D Wade, he said that was all that needed to be done, because at that point everything went away. Not to rehash what happened, but it was just some bitter feelings there with D Wade and Pat and how it happened. So with D Wade going back to Miami, Isaiah Thomas, which was also traded to LA, kind of want to jump to that way now. I just saw he had an Instagram post, which I'm going to read later, but he had an Instagram post kind of saying some cut things at Cleveland. What do y'all think about Isaiah Thomas going to the Lakers and what the Lakers are doing going forward? Because they got Channing Frye from Cleveland as well. So what do y'all think about that, and then what the Lakers are going to do going forward? Because they cleared quite a bit of cap space.
No, you pretty much answered the question. That's what the Lakers are doing. I think it was smart for the Lakers in the sense to where you get these contracts, get them off your books, and then you got a lot of money to get some of the big dogs, see if they want to come eat at your plate, on your table. And ultimately, I think that's basically what it boils down to. They got these guys to clear up space so they can have money and be in position for the next 2 years to land 2 big-time free agents.
Okay, so I answered that, but I guess I said with Isaiah, do you think
he's gone?
Okay.
He's not gonna be there next year.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He's not gonna be there next year unless he changed completely and get healed and start looking like IT of Boston. But even then, I still don't think you keep him because they believe they have their point guard of the future. You don't like that, but that's the Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson feels he has the point guard of the future.
Nah,
whether we agree or not, Magic.
I mean, we know what's gonna happen in the future, but right now, you know, now that you have Isaiah, now you got 2 point guards. You got a rookie that can't shoot.
Listen, hold, Big Marcus. Okay. Wait 1 minute. Wait, because you about to go down the road with no headlights. And you ain't gonna be able to see.
I see.
You ain't gonna be able to see. So now, let's
right,
take a break
right.
because you finna talk about Baby Brother. You finna talk about Baby Brother because we hadn't talked about Baby Brother in a while. So let's take a break, SP, and we gonna come back because I think things gonna probably get kind of heated. So let's take a break. Let me get ready, and we're gonna holler at y'all on the other side. This is the real game.
This is the real game on VillaCoolaradio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaradio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaradio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, so let's win.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaradio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Yes, sir, man. We in the building, man. We doing this thing real official and real heavy, man. Your boys, Cappy's and Big Marcus, man. This is the real game, man. We digging into that thing real tough. Big Marcus, and hey, man, this family over here, man. Raymond Tuck, man. We family. We doing this thing, man. He in the back seat though. You can't get in the front yet, Tuck.
Nah. It's all good.
Yeah, you got. It's comfortable.
Right?
Yeah, it's comfortable back there.
We're in a luxury ride, so
it's
I'm
luxury.
yeah.
You got
So
a
we
TV,
saying?
you know, up there.
Yeah. You got your own AC unit back there.
Exactly.
So you good.
Little refrigerator.
You
Yeah,
good.
TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Big Marcus, you want to, but I push this thing forward, but you kind of want to bag up to Cleveland. You want to bag up. I think you want to get into some things with. I'm gonna let you do it.
What you talking about, Val?
No,
Oh, you
no,
talking
I
about
don't want to go there yet. I don't want to
wanna
go there yet. Not yet.
No, the question is, have they done enough?
Okay, to keep LeBron. Is that
To
kind of,
keep LeBron and to contend with Golden State. Do
Do you think they can continue with Golden State with that roster?
I know, but you do have LeBron.
I'm gonna tell you though.
You had them last year, didn't you?
Yeah, well, yeah, you did. Well, you did beat Golden State. Well, you did beat Golden State, so it can be
with
done.
help of the league.
Here's the thing. Here's what I like. Here's what I like what the Cavaliers did. They got younger.
Yes.
They got more athletic.
Yes.
Jordan Clarkson is a young stud. Okay, I like him.
I do too.
Nance, I'm a fan of Larry Nance. He's an athletic big. I like what he brings to the table. Rodney Hood, people don't know Rodney Hood. This guy's a shoot on the wing. I'm gonna tell you, he can put you on the cross and put nails through you. Okay, he's ready. George Hill, I'm not really excited about George Hill, but they wanted a point guard. He's not a great defender, but he's played in a championship environment, San Antonio,
and he can hit those open shots.
He hit those open shots. So I like from that aspect what they did. They got younger.
Yes, no question.
So with that being said, you get Kevin Love back. Hopefully you acclimate that into the to the rotation. They still have a nice second unit. Does it have experience? No, but they do have athleticism and they do have youth on their side. So
and they got shooters.
They
do. Like I said, I like it, but it's not enough to beat whoever comes out of the West. To me, it's between Houston and Golden State. I will favor Golden State, but if Houston comes out of the West, I just wouldn't be overly shocked. But I still think Houston roster is stronger than Cleveland.
I agree. I think Houston is the favorite now with all these.
Yeah, no, I disagree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
You're being very disrespectful to the champs right now. Very disrespectful. KD and Steph has a problem with what you're saying right now.
I'm pretty sure they do. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this. You're adding weapons, and, if you can cancel people out on the other side. Then
Stop. What the what? Who in the hell did they pick up gonna cancel anybody from Golden State out?
Harden cancels out Curry.
You talking about Houston,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. LeBron gonna have
Houston man.
No one
man,
cancels out Golden.
Yeah, Houston man
KD.
for man can't cancel out Golden State, but the system that Tony runs can cancel out what Golden State does because the way they shoot threes and the way they space the floor is when you watch D'Antoni's system in action with Harden and Chris Paul, see when those two's running it, man, Houston is tough to beat.
They are.
They tough to beat.
But you got to be careful. You're playing the Golden State hands when you want to get up and down that court like that.
Now you got to play physical.
You got to rough up Golden
State.
You got to kill them on the board.
Yeah, you got to rough them up.
You definitely got to kill them on the board.
Slow the ball down. And.
But that's not what they do. Houston is getting up and down that floor and they letting that bitch fly.
Hey, I ain't got no problem with that. But my only question is it sustainable?
I would say no against Golden State. Until somebody beat Golden State, you're not a favorite in my eyes over Golden State.
I mean, I just like what Houston's doing, though.
I do too. I do too. No doubt.
If they get enough weapons, he scored 10, he scored 12.
Then
they can cancel.
Are the tools sharp enough to cut Golden State? Is the question.
Yeah.
And for me, it's all about Harden. How much do you want it? You know what I'm saying? You've been the supposedly MVP the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's what Cal B saying. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be MVP these last.
He should have won last year. He's gonna win it this year.
He should have won last year.
He should have won last year.
He talking crazy.
What the? Wow.
He ain't gonna win this year.
So Russ averaging a triple double didn't warrant.
Yeah, Houston was a better team. There was a number one.
He had a better. Yes, they were a better team. We all know that. Look at the roster.
Yeah.
But just because you're on a better team don't mean you should get MVP.
Yeah, but when you're the better team, and he had the only thing he didn't do was average 10 rebounds, but he was at 9. I mean, 1 rebound off from a triple-double, and he averaged more points and more assists.
He didn't average more assists, did he?
He did average more assists. He was the leading assist. He was the leading assist guy in the NBA, and he's the leading assist guy this year as well.
No, well, could that mean Westbrook led the league in scoring then?
Westbrook led the league in scoring. He led the league in scoring. I could have it.
A triple-double
and
got that sorry roster to what, the 4th seed or the 5th seed? That's MVP. Russell Westbrook deserves MVP.
And don't be surprised if he win it again.
I wouldn't be.
Who?
Russell.
Let's go.
You
smoking something other than marijuana.
Man, pull up his numbers, man.
Pull up his numbers.
He is
James Harden's averaging 32.
Okay.
11 dimes. Dropping what?
But not a triple-double. If
Harden is what, a rebound away from averaging another triple-double.
Come on.
How the hell do you average a triple-double 2 years in a row? That's almost impossible.
Impossible.
If he does that, he's winning MVP.
What? That's y'all talking? Y'all cousins, y'all family,
Nah, man.
You can say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say.
You don't have. That's it. You know how difficult it is to do.
It is extremely difficult, but James Harden plays on the much better team, and his stats are comparable. How you not give him the MVP?
That's why he loses the MVP.
If you win, or if you get a triple-double 2 years straight, you got to get it again.
First of all, he's not doing what he did last year.
Look at the numbers.
Of course he's going to score less.
He only averaging 23 points a game.
It's even better.
Of course he's going to score less. That's coming.
Right.
He better score less.
James Harden's averaging 31.
First of all, he's averaging more than 23 points.
I'm going to say this. You know what I'm saying? It's probably better that his numbers are better now because
his numbers
now
are
he
better.
got. I mean, they're better because he got.
They're not
2 superstars
better.
with him, and you would think that everything would have dropped off.
For real. It has to drop
His
off.
Points dropped. He's averaging 9 points
but
less.
He's still doing that triple-double.
I understand that, but I hear what y'all saying. I'm not saying Westbrook is not in the conversation, but what James Harden is doing with a better team. That's all I'm saying. His team is better.
I'm a super fan of Harden. I'm a big fan of Harden.
James Harden is the best player in the NBA.
No, stop. You don't do what he do in the last couple playoffs where you disappear. You choke and disappear. And then I'm going to give you the best player in the league? No, I'm not doing that.
He's the paid man in the NBA.
You got to earn that in the playoffs.
Okay.
And he choked on us.
Every year.
Yeah.
It ain't the last year wasn't the only year.
No, the year before that. Yeah, he did.
Come on now.
But I'm going to give you the best player now. KD balled in the playoffs, got to the finals, and gave it to LeBron.
But when you got Stephen Curry, it's kind of like having an offense in football, and you got weapons all over the field.
When LeBron did it in Miami, when you got D-Wade, Bosh, and all those shooters around, nobody said this. But when KD does it now, you got Steph, you got Clay. Don't nobody say that about LeBron.
We were saying it with LeBron. If you got a super team, that's just like any, if you're playing with good players, they only make you better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And KD benefited. Don't get me wrong, KD is a motherfucker. And KD, I used to love KD. You know what I'm saying? KD was the best player in the world to me. You know what I'm saying? Until he went to Golden State. He was I'm OKC all the way.
Okay.
Until he left. I'm still OKC. You know what I'm saying? But it's Russell now. But once good teams or superstars make other superstars great or better. And that's how I see KD. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that you can't be MVP. That's like LeBron. You playing with D-Wade and Chris Bosh. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks pulled out of hell. They got lucky in the first year. You know what I'm saying? They came together. But, nah, you can't be MVP.
Okay.
You over here just...
I'm just flabbergasted. I'm exhausted.
He tripping.
No, I'm not.
Because, he ain't used to 2 people hitting him with the Westbrook.
Right.
I used to give him a stat about Westbrook every week, man. Because
Westbrook is a beast.
You know what? Keep talking. You keep talking.
Look at Westbrook.
You got doggone right. I'm looking.
You could just hit that, man.
Go to the NBA.
You see the glass right there, man?
Go to the NBA.
Hold on.
Go to stats. You'll see
go right
Westbrook.
there. Now keep going over 1 right there. And type in Westbrook name, man.
Okay.
You ain't got to type all of it.
I ain't got to do all that. So because we finna.
What's his numbers?
25, 10, and 9.
Wow.
25, 10, and 9.
That ain't MVP.
Wow.
That ain't MVP.
25, and before it's over with, 10 and 10.
10 and 10. He 10
wow.
He 9.3 right now.
So he went from 31 to 25 with two cats that can give you 25, 30 on a given night, and he's still giving you 25.
25. That's what I'm saying. It's more impressive now than it was
10,
last year.
25, 10 and 9, 31, 9 and 5.
And 5.
Who was that?
That's James Harden.
Wow. So wow, really?
Yeah, but then
that means Westbrook numbers are better.
Yeah, but then we
but
then we're gonna do it this way.
Oh, man.
41 and 13, 31 and 25.
That team is better.
I got two elite players.
41 and 13, 31 and 25.
I got two elite players I'm trying to
look at Westbrook numbers. It ain't because of him. No, he's dropping dimes. He's getting bored. He's scoring.
I get it.
He's getting steals. He's doing everything. He's filling up the stat sheet.
I give you that. James Harden plays on a better team, and his stats are just as good as Westbrook. He don't average as many rebounds.
And actually, his stats are not better.
31 and 25. 31, 25.
Okay, then what's
31 and 25.
Why you on the break?
10 assists and 9.
What's that?
10 assists, 5 rebounds, 9 rebounds.
10.
Are we missing this one dime?
No. Westbrook is giving you 10 rebounds.
9.
Oh, he's giving you 9
10
rebounds?
dimes. 10 dimes.
9.3, though, if you just want to be technical. Right. 9.3.
So
25,
he's
10,
giving
and
you
9.
more in every stat except for scoring.
Come on now.
That's important. Scoring is important. You don't win games without scoring points.
But you don't win games without rebounding the basketball.
I understand that, but
without getting assists.
41 and 13, 31 and 25.
That's the other for us doing that.
Man, I'm just saying.
Come on now.
I'm just saying if you average a triple double, I don't give a damn if you didn't do it last year or this your first. You win the MVP.
Nah, you
only
can't
2 players done did it.
Yes.
So that's what makes it so.
And nobody's
special.
done it back-to-back seasons.
Come on now.
Right.
Back-to-back
That's
seasons.
amazing.
And guess what?
That's amazing.
And guess what? Nobody will do it back to back. So let's move on. Nobody will do it. Nobody will do it back to back. Not this year.
I'm predicting.
Not this year.
If he stays healthy, he gets it.
James Harden is the MVP of the NBA.
He been pushing James Harden for a
couple years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about guys because we got a few minutes left. Gas is low. I do want to say the Winter Olympics is going on, right? The Winter Olympics is going on, and the opening ceremonies were, I think, last night. They were last night, I believe, and don't quote me on it, but I want to say
last night.
Last night.
Friday morning.
Friday morning, because it was tape delay for us.
Yeah.
But the Winter Olympics started 3-4 days ago.
I started Thursday.
Thursday, okay. Yeah. Started the day before.
You ain't got no information, no facts.
No, but I know it started. Hold on. Listen, I know it started before the opening ceremonies. Okay. But here's my thing. And I think, Tuck, I want you to chime in. Absolutely. Big Marcus and I talked about this. The Winter Olympics. Black people don't watch the Winter Olympics.
I guess you should have asked him, does he watch the Winter Olympics?
But I don't have
bits
to
and pieces of it, but in general, no.
No,
okay.
But okay.
Now your question.
Now my question. Why don't I like how good job. Why don't black people watch the Winter Olympics?
Simple. We don't participate in 9 times out of 10 we don't participate in those sporting events. So if we don't do those sporting events, in general, black people don't do those sporting events, then we're not watching it. There's a lot of sporting events that go on that black people are not participating in. Therefore, you don't see black people watching it.
Okay. Because we watch some Olympics, and I think
right? Because we run track, we run all that, but we're not skiing. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're not doing the 90% of those events. Black people ain't doing.
Too goddamn cold.
Right, we're not doing that. So therefore, we're not tuning in. We watch it like, man, what the hell is wrong with these white folks? Yeah. Why are you doing that?
I guess in
general.
Could y'all name me 3 people that are Olympians?
In the Winter Olympics?
Right
no.
now?
Shawnee Davis.
I can tell you one.
That's the black girl.
Yeah.
Shawnee Davis.
What did she do?
Is that the dude?
No.
Who the dude that protested the coin flip?
That was Shawnee Davis.
That was a dude.
That was a.
Oh, he don't know. Oh, man. Goddamn.
I thought that was a girl.
No, that's a dude.
That's a dude?
That's a dude.
Wait a minute. Are you sure? Lindsey Vonn. Used to be Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Lindsey Vonn.
She there.
Shawnee Davis is a brother. That's the dude who do the speed skate.
Yeah.
That's the dude who do the speed skate. That's right. Shawnee Davis. You showed right.
Yeah.
Why his mama named him Shawnee?
Yes, I had to change that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. As I got older,
legally I'm changing that.
Name, man? Why y'all like this dude name, man?
Shawnee.
Yeah,
hey, Doc.
I couldn't continue to be Shawnee at 35. I mean 20.
I'm not even calling out that name to my homeboy like that.
Yeah, that's right. That's him, Shawnee Davis. That's a brother. That's speed skater. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Nate, give me 3.
I don't know.
You don't know?
And I was gonna ask a question. I literally didn't want to look it up. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to show y'all up. I could have looked it up, but
you don't showing us up because you don't know no more than what we know.
That's the point. I didn't want to research it and come in here and just like you do have a list.
Right.
You ain't have no list today.
No, actually, you missed it. I did get my list. I gave my list of the top highest paid quarterbacks.
Oh yeah.
I did have a list.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a list every show.
Every show.
Every show. I'm gonna have a list. I'm gonna find a way to put a list on the show.
As long as it ain't boxing, you all right.
Tough.
Don't put your boxing
Can I do my
together.
stat?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Can we do my stat? Cam King.
Oh my bad.
Women lie, men lie. Numbers don't. The real game stat of the week.
Man, since we were talking about the Olympics, 1,100,000. What that number?
1,100,000.
Yeah. 100,000.
What's
100,000.
100,000 of what?
That's what I'm saying. 100,000.
100,000 what?
Yeah.
That's the number of condoms being passed out at the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, it's cold. They're gonna be inside. They're gonna be inside. Literally.
For real?
Literally.
Wow.
30.
No, they know the athletes are doing the fool.
They getting it in.
Especially after they finish doing what they doing, they out say, I got a release.
100,000.
And they young and single.
They said 37 condoms per person. That was
smart.
Wow.
If you're young and single and famous, please stack them over, rubber.
Oh, they getting
Oh
it
man,
in.
my dude. I'm just gonna say this real quick. He posted something on Facebook. I guess he was doing his taxes, and he realized he paid $10,000 in child care.
Okay.
So his thing was, FYI, start using condoms. He just wanted to throw that out there.
Right. He said, luckily, I'm married. I don't need them.
No, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But yeah,
$10,000?
Now imagine when they was in Rio. The Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro. Could you imagine that?
Ooh.
Oh my! I wouldn't have went.
Could you imagine being what's the Jamaican?
My wife would have had to go.
Oh, Usain Bolt.
Oh, Usain Bolt. Could you imagine being?
But you got to be careful in Brazil because you'll find out at the wrong time that's not who you thought it was.
Yeah, but at the same time, you'll see some beautiful,
beautiful women.
Oh my! And Rio de man, I'm not going. That's a trip I'm staying away from.
Yeah, that's the capital.
Yeah, in Brazil they got that dirty too. You get that old dirty in Brazil.
You ain't like you ain't been to Brazil, so you took a flight over there or something?
No. I would love to go though. I would love to go.
Man,
I would definitely love to go.
Man, I went to Dominican once to the capital.
Oh, the DR.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, don't. Ooh,
oh my goodness.
Watch yourself, Chuck. Watch out now.
Nah. I was good.
I know. Nah,
I was good.
Yeah.
But it was the scenery was nice.
Scenery was nice.
Great. Very nice.
Yeah, great. A lot of sun.
A lot of sun.
Pretty
a lot
beaches.
of sun and stars.
Right. Nice beaches.
Yeah. Nice beaches. The sand was pretty.
Margarita was pretty good.
Yeah. I can understand.
Yeah. Water.
Come on, man. You got the thought, man?
Yeah. It's not much, man.
You starting to lack on your thought of the
Nah,
week,
I'm not.
man.
I'm not.
You ain't writing down no more.
Listen, man. At some point, damn it, you run out of words. You just run out of words.
No.
But I like the ideal of the thought because I like to leave something on your mind. I like to leave something for you to really think about.
Okay, what are we thinking about?
This, man, I like this one. You probably heard this before, man, but this is so good. When you have goals, you have aspirations, man. You got to kind of balance things out to make sure you get things in perspective. I know you've heard this, but I'm gonna say it again just in case you hadn't heard it. You can't have champagne dreams on a beer budget. Understand what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have champagne dreams on a beer budget. You know what I'm talking about?
If you ain't gonna grind and get it, don't expect to have it.
I'm just saying. Got a beer budget. Can't have champagne dreams.
But you got that good Ciroc credit.
That could be, you know what? That could be the bridge that brings one side to the next. That's good Ciroc credit. So good stuff, man. Say, man, it was a great show. Shout out to man Dane, man, my LB Dane, man. He's gonna be sitting over in the hot chair, man. That Tuck is holding it down in a couple of weeks, man. So, but Tuck, we ain't kicking you out. We just switching it up.
Next Saturday.
Hold on, Big Marcus. Battle Under the Great. He don't say much.
What happened to the K-Files?
Don't worry about it. I was looking at it. We got social media. You didn't miss it. It was social media.
That's what it was.
You didn't miss it.
Oh, I wrote it down.
You
right.
Yeah. I said, that ain't us. And I just scratched it out. And
Yeah, man.
Don't worry about
it. That's still on me though. That's still. None of the great. Now you interrupt.
Yeah, man.
You didn't think to interrupt at 3:47?
The last 2 minutes of the show.
You could have said something earlier, London the Great.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thanks, Great London.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. No K-Files.
No, I could have said something because I noticed it, but we got Tuck on the show and the show was rolling, so we just roll with the show.
Yeah, that's still on
we
me.
just roll with the flow. Bird is
curve.
Yeah,
I got to know that. But anyway, man.
Next Saturday we will be
Couples Lounge
on Couples Lounge
on Fishbowl Network. From 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can catch us on the Facebook page, The Couples Lounge, or you can go to our Instagram page, The Couples Lounge.
And we will be doing this show, man. I'm going to be loaded.
How you going to be loaded on a couples show, man? Like, you just can't go to a show and just be regular.
I hope they really ask us some quick, because I got some, what would I call it? Some ideas.
Okay.
On the whole relationship couple thing, you know what I'm saying? That
I'll make sure we ask you something then.
Yeah, I don't think that most people feeling what I'm feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
well, you got to share this.
Yeah, I got some things to say to the world about this couple relationship.
So, man, tune in next Saturday, 9 a.m. at the Couples Lounge. Again, it's on Facebook. We're on our Facebook page, The Couples Lounge. You will see my boys and your boys here on our show.
Well, loaded. You gonna be loaded? Real quick, what y'all doing Valentine's Day for your girl?
That's my birthday. She's doing a lot for me.
Oh man,
I don't really do much. I get a little card and I get a little something, but I don't really do much. I give my little girl something. I always take care of her Valentine's Day, make it special for her. But that's my birthday, so I get a pass not to really. Because her birthday's in 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
So I ain't breaking bread for Valentine's Day and your birthday in 2.5 weeks on my birthday.
Man, you got lucky.
Yeah.
You got real lucky.
Yeah, so I don't. She got the kids.
That's cool though.
The kids staying with her mama. That's all I know. She was like her mama keeping the kids that day.
That's
yeah, say what? That's all I need.
That's all you need.
Valentine's Day. Man.
She did ask me a question, but I can't tell you what she asked me.
Oh man.
Yeah,
what I like.
This the real game. This ain't the couple. This the real game.
Right.
This the real game. This the real game. This is the real game.
That is game.
That is game.
That marriage
That is
game.
game.
But I ain't gonna
That
get
is
that.
real talk.
That's TMI. That's just from my Arizona.
Valentine's Day is not a holiday, sir. It's not a holiday.
It is a holiday.
Well, it's your birthday. I respect that.
Right,
it's
right,
not, It's not a nationally recognized
Valentine's
holiday.
Day is a holiday.
So that's
shout out to my wife. And I crossed over on my birthday, no?
Already?
I crossed over on my birthday.
Oh, man.
I crossed over on my birthday, man. I'll be 21 years in the frat and 41 years old. Valentine's Day. Shout out to Spring 97. Zay Desire.
You close?
Yeah.
That's Spring 98, yeah.
Don't act
Spring
like
97.
You know what I'm saying? He kind of trying to count.
Right.
You ain't number 1 year.
I know. I got to think like, dang. 21 years in the frat. Yeah, Spring 98, so I'm what? Yeah, that got me in. I'm 20.
About to be 20 years.
Yeah, 98. Yeah, I'm 20. It'll be 20 years this year because I was December to something. Man, I forget what time I went.
Yeah, we'll be 21.
5/24/33. I know that was a time. 5/24/33. But I forget the date.
Yeah, man, I'm taking my girl to the strip club, man. Valentine's Day, man.
Which one?
Probably Onyx.
We gotta wrap it up, man. We done went over.
Okay,
yeah, we done messed. Hey, the whole show, man. We just done messed everything up. We got two flat tires.
That's how we do, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Download the Villa Koola Radio app, man. We gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Big Mars, let's go.
Man, we out this bitch.
You were listening to The Real Game on VillaKoolaRadio.com. If you missed any part of the show, you can catch the replay every weekday on VillaKoolaRadio.com. from 2 to 4 p.m. Central. You can download the show podcast anytime on VillaKoolaRadio.com.